Hi dear students, how are you? Welcome to our channel Mr. Chemistry, and today we are going to discuss haloalkanes and haloarenes from organic chemistry of class 12. Okay, in this lesson we are going to discuss top 10 questions, means most important questions for board exam. Okay, let us start with first question. Already it is there on board. Check this one. Write the IUPAC name of the following. They given one compound here. They are asking IUPAC name of this compound. Okay, and see here we will write the structure of this one. Carbon has 3 methyl groups, and it is connected to one more CH2 and bromine is there. And see here 1 2 3, it is a 3 carbon chain having 2 methyl branches. Okay, and its name is, and bromine is bonded to first carbon, that's why 1 bromo 2 comma 2. How many methyl groups are there? 2 are there. Dimethyl, it is a 3 carbon alkane, propane. 1 bromo 2 comma 2 dimethyl propane. Okay, please note down this one. Check the second one. They are asking how do you convert propane to 1-iodo-propane. First we will write the structure of propane. CH3 CH double bond CH2, and see here first it is treated with HBr, hydrogen bromide, in presence of peroxides. Okay, and see here this bond, one of the bond pair will shift to this carbon, and see here as a result what will happen, this becomes negative and this becomes positive, and here H plus Br minus are there. This one will move here and this one will get attract here. Then as a result we will get CH3 CH2 CH2 Br. Okay, and see here what is this compound? 1 bromo propane. We will get 1 bromo propane. Here it is following anti-Markovnikov's rule. Anti-Markovnikov's rule. Okay, and see here after this one it is treated with sodium iodide in presence of acetone. Okay, this reaction is nothing but Finkelstein reaction. Okay, conversion of 1 bromopropane into 1-iodo-propane in presence of acetone and treating with sodium iodide. Okay, see here as a result here we will get CH3 CH2 CH2I. Okay, and this is 1-iodo-propane. Okay, once again check these things. First we have propane. In presence of peroxides, it is treated with hydrogen bromide. It is following anti-Markovnikov's rule. As a result, we are getting 1 bromopropane in presence of acetone treated with sodium iodide. It is a Finkelstein reaction. Okay, as a result, we will get 1-iodo-propane. Please note down this one. In third question, they are asking write the structure of the compound. They given one compound 1-chloro-4-ethyl cyclohexane. They are asking the structure of this one. We will check this one. Cyclohexane. First we will write the structure of cyclohexane. Cyclohexane is ready, and position of chlorine first position Cl, and there is an ethyl group at the fourth position. 1 2 3 4, fourth position there is an ethyl group CH2 CH3. Okay, please note down the structure of 1-chloro-4 ethyl cyclohexane. Okay, check the fourth question. They are asking draw the structure of major monohalo product in the following reaction. They given one reaction here. What is the reaction here? They given toluene, and this toluene is treated with a halogen in presence of iron in dark. See here, the major monohalogen product formed in this reaction is the halogen at para position. Okay, toluene, and at the para position we will get halogen. Okay, p halo toluene is the major product in this reaction. Please note down this one. P halo toluene is major product in this reaction. In fifth question, they are asking write the structure of the major product in the following reaction. They given 2-methyl butene, 2-methyl butene, and they treated with hydrogen bromide. They are asking the major product in the following reaction. See here, the bond pair will move to this carbon, and this one becomes negative, and this one becomes positive. And see here, and in hydrogen bromide it has H plus and Br minus. This H plus will move to this and bonded with this one, and Br minus will get attached to this one, and as a result we will get, what is the product? CH3, already CH is there, now one more hydrogen bonded with this one, result we will get CH2, single bond, already it has methyl group, now bromine get attached to this one. Okay, what is this compound? 1 2 3 4, 2 bromo, 2 methyl, 2 bromo, 2 methyl butane. Okay, and here it is following Markovnikov's addition. It is following Markovnikov's rule. This is an example for Markovnikov's addition. Okay, please note down this one. 2-methyl butane converted to 2-bromo 2-methyl butane. Okay, following Markovnikov's addition. Please note down. Sixth one, they are asking which one is more reactive towards SN1 reaction and why. They are asking reason, and they given two compounds here. We will check the compounds given here, and first compound is, what is this? 1 2 3, 1 chloro, 2 methyl propane, 3 carbon compound. Okay, and here it is 1 2 3 4, 4 carbon 1, 2 chloro, okay, 2 chlorobutane, 2 chlorobutane, and they are asking which one is more reactive towards SN1 reaction. See here, SN1 reaction, it is proportional to stability of carbocation. Tertiary carbocation is more stable than secondary is more stable than primary. Okay, let us check what are the carbocations present in these two compounds. See here, this pair of electrons will move to chlorine, and here also it will move to chlorine. As a result, it is separated in the form of chloride ion. See here, we will get chloride ion is removed, then we will get a CH3 CH3 CH2. Okay, and here we will get, by losing chloride ion, we will get CH3 CH2 CH3. See here it is the carbocation is primary carbocation. It is primary carbocation. Here it is secondary carbocation, and we know that SN1 reaction, in case of SN1 reaction, more the stability of carbocation, more will be the reaction towards or affection towards SN1 reaction. Therefore, secondary carbocation is more stable than primary carbocation. Reason, SN1 reaction proportional to stability of carbocation. Here secondary carbocation is there in case of 2-chlorobutane. That's why 2-chlorobutane is more reactive towards SN1 reaction. Reason, it has a secondary carbocation. Secondary carbocation is more stable than primary carbocation because SN1 is proportional to stability of carbocation. Okay, please note down this one. In 7th question, they are asking how do you convert, they given two sub questions here. One is how do you convert chlorobenzene to diphenyl, and second one 2-bromobutane to butadiene. Okay, first we will check first one, chlorobenzene to diphenyl. Chlorobenzene, see here 2 molecules of chlorobenzene treated with 2 atoms of sodium in presence of ether. See here the chlorine of chlorobenzene joins with the sodium and it forms a sodium chloride. Okay, and 2 phenyl groups, they join with each other. Then here we will get diphenyl. Okay, we will get diphenyl and 2 molecules of sodium chloride. Okay, and they are asking one more thing, that is how do you convert 2-bromobutane to butadiene? 2-bromobutane. First we will write the structure of 2-bromobutane. Butane, CH3 CH CH2 CH3, 2-bromono. That's why I am writing bromine at second position. 2-bromobutane. 2-bromobutane. See here 2-bromobutane in presence of ethanolic potassium hydroxide, means alcoholic. Ethanolic potassium hydroxide, in presence of ethanolic potassium hydroxide on heating. Okay, on heating it gives butadiene. Butadiene CH3 CH3 CH double bond CH CH3. Okay, this is butadiene. Double bond at second position. Okay, please note down this one. Check the 8th one. Discuss the mechanism of SN1 reaction of haloalkanes. And see here in previous question also we discussed SN1 reaction. SN1 reaction depends on stability of carbocation. More the stability of carbocation, more will be the reaction towards SN1. Okay, nucleophilic substitution reaction, monomolecular. Okay, and see here I will consider one of the haloalkane. I will take CH3 tris CBr. What is this? What is this? 2-bromo 2-methyl propane. Okay, 2-bromo 2-methyl propane. See here the SN1 reaction takes place in two steps. What are those two steps? First it will lose its halogen, and second step nucleophile will attack to the carbocation. Okay, first we will write the first step here. Step 1. In step 1 what will happen? Step 1 what will happen? I will write the full structure of this one here. Two bromo 2-methyl propane. In first step the bromine will take this pair of electron. Okay, then as a result what will happen? This one becomes cation by losing the electron, and this one becomes negative, and it will leave the compound. Okay, formation of carbocation is first step. It is RDS. What is RDS? Rate determining step. Rate determining step. It is a slow step. It is a slow step, and it is rate determining step. And in second step the carbocation is there. No, what is that? Tertiary carbocation, CH3, and here the nucleophile will attack, and as a result we will get alcohol here. Okay, this is step 2. What is the compound formed here? This is 2-methyl propanol. Okay, this is rate determining step. That's why we can write rate as rate is equal to K CH3 tris CBr, concentration of 2-bromo 2-methyl propane. Okay, please note down this one. This is the mechanism that takes place in two steps in SN1 reaction. Step 1, formation of carbocation, and step 2, attacking of nucleophile to the carbocation. Please note down this. In 9th question they are asking complete the following reaction equation. They given 3 incomplete equations. They are asking to complete those equations. Let us check first one. What they given here? They given benzene diazonium chloride. I will write the structure here. Benzene diazonium chloride. Benzene diazonium chloride, and see here it is treated with potassium iodide, and see here KCl is separated and N2 is separated in the form of N2 gas, and this iodine will join with benzene ring, As a result, we will get iodobenzene, and nitrogen is separated in the form of nitrogen gas and KCl in the form of salt. Okay, please once you check this one, benzene diazonium chloride on reacting with potassium iodide at some warm condition, means slight heating, it gives iodobenzene. What is this? Iodobenzene, and nitrogen is separated in the form of nitrogen gas, potassium joins with the chlorine and potassium chloride is separated. And next one, see here they are given ethane molecule on treating with bromine in presence of carbon tetrachloride. See here it is addition reaction. As a result, we will get already CH2 is there, and this bond pair will split here and bromine will join with this one. Then we will get, what is the name of this one? 1,2 dibromoethane. We will get 1,2 dibromoethane. It is addition reaction of alkenes. Okay, next one, third one, here they given cyclohexanol and reacted with thionyl chloride. Third one, they given cyclohexanol and cyclohexanol is treated with thionyl chloride. See here, after treating with the thionyl chloride, cyclohexanol loses this OH group and one of the chlorine from the thionyl chloride will join with that one. See here, as a result we will get cyclochlorohexane, or you can write it as a chlorocyclohexane. In addition to chlorocyclohexane, we will get sulfur dioxide. This SO joins with this one, and this hydrogen joins with another chlorine. Then finally we will get chlorocyclohexane, sulfur dioxide and hydrochloric acid. Okay, please check these three things. This is first one, and this is the second one, and this is third one. Please note down. In 10th question they are asking, explain the following reactions with examples. They given three reactions: Wood's reaction, Wood-Whitting reaction and Dawes process. They are asking to explain these three things with suitable examples, and first we will take first one, that is Wood's reaction. And in Wood's reaction, on treating with the sodium, haloalkanes gives higher alkanes. Okay, I will write the general equation. Haloalkane, 2 molecules of haloalkane treated with 2 atoms of sodium in presence of dry ether, it gives a higher alkane. And 2 molecules of sodium halide. Okay, and see here I will take bromomethane, 2 molecules of bromomethane, CH3Br. If I am treating with the sodium in presence of dry ether, what are the products formed here? CH3 plus 2NaBr. Okay, from 1 carbon haloalkanes I am getting 2 carbon alkane, means we are getting higher alkanes in Wood's reaction. Okay, please note down this one, and next move to second one. In case of Wood's-Whitting reaction, we are going to synthesize a toluene from bromobenzene. Okay, let us take bromobenzene. bromobenzene. It is treated with 2 atoms of sodium. Okay, it is treated with 2 atoms of sodium and in presence of bromomethane. Okay, and see here, it is also takes place in presence of dry ether. Then what will happen? It becomes 2 molecules of sodium bromide and this CH3 methyl group will join here, and as a result we will get a toluene. We will get a toluene here. And in addition to toluene, we will get 2 molecules of sodium bromide. 2 molecules of sodium bromide and toluene. Okay, this is Wood's fitting reaction. In our previous question also we discussed formation of diphenyl, that is a fitting reaction. Okay, fitting reaction, note down there. And we will move to next one, dose process. Please note down and we will continue with the dose process. Dose process, preparation of phenol from haloarenes. Okay, here I will take chlorobenzene. See here, chlorobenzene on treating with sodium hydroxide at 623 Kelvin and 300 atmospheric pressure. Okay, 623 Kelvin and 300 atmospheric pressure. Here I will get sodium phenoxide. See here, after getting sodium phenoxide, treat this one with hydrochloric acid. Treat with dilute hydrochloric acid. See here, O minus, Na plus, H plus, Cl minus. See here, this Na plus and Cl minus joins and it is removed in the form of sodium chloride, and this H plus will join with that O minus. Then as a result we will get phenol. Okay, this is dose process. Please note down this one and revise all these 10 question and answers. Very important for your board exam. Prepare well and share with your friends. Okay, don't forget to subscribe our channel Mr. Chemistry, and please like it, share with your friends and family, and revise well, and we will meet in next class with one more chapter. Okay, until then, thank you.